What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Persona 5. I'm Joshua Jericho, not a genius at all, if you're listening to the last episode. And I'm apparently not on this bus either. Why haven't the Phantom Thieves said anything? Having your money stolen sounds terrifying. It's unsettling not knowing what they're going to do to us. They're declaring their victory? What does that mean? I really wish they'd stop that. Hey, your phone's buzzing. Stop texting me at school. Did Alibaba message you?
Come on.
It's just Ryuji. Nothing? Let us know ASAP if he tries to get in touch with you, okay?
Man.
Ryuji again? He just never shuts up, does he? No, by the ominous music you can tell it's Alibaba. Good day to you too. Ah, you responded today. Once again, I am Alibaba. You are the leader of the Phantom Thieves, correct? You got the wrong guy. No, I know I'm right. I take it you received the calling card? So it really was from this guy. Are you at school right now? I'm in class. You're a surprisingly diligent student. Now then, I have prepared the calling card for you. When are you going to steal it? What are you talking about? Stealing a heart, of course. Aren't you able to steal a heart as long as you have a calling card?
Hey.
Tell him. We need the name of the target. I need a name. A name? Is your heart thievery truly impossible without such information? It is. I see. I suppose past calling cards didn't have names on them. One moment. Very well, I'll tell you. I believe their name was Futabara Sakura. If you fail in this mission, I will expose your identity to the world and to the police. Well then, I'll be counting on you. We shall speak again after the change of heart. Who is Futabara Sakura? I can't find the account to send a response to. All I get back is an empty message. Great.
For real?
So he threatened you, then just took off. And Sakura? I feel like I've heard that name before. In any case, we should let everyone know about this. I also feel like I've heard that name before. Now I'm sitting here going like, where do I remember that name from earlier in the game?
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this? What the hell?
Futaba Sakura? Wasn't Sakura... It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Oh, that's right! How did I forget that?
Does he?
For reals? How laid back are you?
Pretty laid back
Wouldn't you
there.
normally be introduced at least? I mean, you are living at his place.
Well, his situation does make things difficult.
Calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough. That makes sense. I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by. I see. I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
I mean, look at his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best. There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
How? I'm sitting here like racking my brain trying to think about how we're going to ask him without...
What's up?
Who's Futaba Sakura?
Why do you know about that? It's got nothing to do with you. I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Looks like it's a hit.
You think? Oh, I just remembered. Joshua, were you able to ask Boss about Futaba Sakura? He didn't want to talk. Could there be a reason as to why that was? Alibaba might be our only hope of defeating Medjed. I wish we could get some info about Futaba out of Boss, but trying to force it out would probably have the opposite effect. To be honest, I owe a great deal to both Boss and Joshua. I don't wish for this to be a source of discord between them. Yeah, I know just what you mean. It's probably best to wait for Boss to bring the subject up himself. I hope he doesn't throw me out. See, he sounded pretty mad. I like how, be cautious of Medjed. What am I supposed to do? What should I do to be cautious of Medjed? First there was Medjed, then Alibaba, and now Futaba Sakura. We don't have any info on any of them. What in the world is going on? How did I forget his last name was Sakura? I think I even made fun of it. Or not made fun of it, but I think I pointed out that it's usually like a female name in anime and stuff, and I thought it was interesting that it was a male name in this one.
Yo.
Tomorrow's the end of the first semester, but we still got all this lame shit coming up. If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye. Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl. If she's related to Boss, think people living nearby would know about her?
Wow.
Got some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have made use of that on your exams. Ugh, I never want to think about exams ever again. Anyway, asking around in your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out. You just like cursing like a sailor. No wonder Captain Kidd is your persona. Then again, I doubt it'll be that easy. It never is. Summer vacation starts the day after tomorrow, but don't forget, there's an urgent assembly on Monday. We'll be taking attendance. There's been why can't they just have the assembly like today? Why do you have to have us come back on a Friday, or on Monday? What if people had plans to leave on Saturday for their vacation and not be there? There's been an unusual number of strange incidents this year. Don't do anything stupid over break. Got it? Don't go someplace shady like the red light district, and don't go to the beach after dark. I want to go to the beach. I want to jump in cold water. Seems like we won't be having fun on our summer break for a while. Ryuji might be right. We don't have a single clue. Might as well try. We got nothing to lose. Let's head to Yongen and gather info around the neighborhood. Oh boy. This is my favorite part. They did this in Persona 4 too at one point. You had to run around and talk to people in Persona 4 about something. Futaba. Futaba. Yes, I know that name. I heard it somewhere before. It's the name of the very first love, my teacher, back when it was in elementary school. Let's ask some other people too. No, he's probably the one we're looking for. We're probably looking for that teacher, right? That elementary school teacher. Sakura-san's single, right? I thought he didn't have any children. Let's ask some other people. Did you want to listen in? Do you think the Phantom Thieves are a danger to society? Send us your opinion by email or fax. Phantom Thieves, they're not real. There's no way people like that are real. Ah, come on, let me talk to the dude. A vintage game console. Could I actually sell it if I threw in some games? Not really sure anyone would buy a game console that's this old though. I'll buy it. You can always come back here later. We need to get into... No, let me have the game console. I want to play games. Dang it. Cat ruins my life. Just like real life. Futaba. Nope. No, I don't know who that could be. Let's ask some other people. Who else could we ask? Futaba, who knows? By the way, do you eat a lot? I'm a growing boy. If it's just you and him, then you've been eating enough for two, right? You must have quite the appetite. What? You're telling me you don't actually eat that much? Maybe it's the boss who eats a lot then. Futaba, who's that? I don't think I know anybody by that name. But wouldn't this Futaba get angry if we find out you're snooping on them, though? No. I mean, yes, probably. Futaba? Nope. Don't know anyone like that. I come to Sakura-san's often to make these deliveries, but I've never seen who you're talking about. So up until now, our biggest lead seems to be boss buys a lot of food, far more than enough for one person living alone. Let's check out all the shops where you can buy food. Yay! Let's go shopping!
Hey!
This place is close to the block, so we might be able to learn something. Hey there, welcome. Futaba, over at Sakura-san's? I haven't heard anything, sorry. Come again.
That doesn't look
We
like
didn't
it'll
find
work.
anything on Futaba. I think our only option now is to go home and ask the chief directly. That was great. Uh-oh.
You read the letter, did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9%, though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this. As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. I yield.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
Well, why do I suddenly not like Sai at all anymore? What the crap, Sai? Sai, I think it's Sai. What the crap, Sai? How have you become this person that, like, all of a sudden I don't like at all? I've gone from liking you at the beginning of the game to, like, now I don't like you at all? And my only hope is that the end stuff is actually not the end, and so that I can actually, like, redeem you by the end of the game?
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off. What's with that look? You got something to say?
You know, I remember the first time Sai was in the coffee shop, and I thought it was funny because she kind of put Sojiro in her place. Because at that time, I kind of didn't like Sojiro because he was, like, being rough around the edges and stuff. And now, the role has completely reversed, and I feel bad for Sojiro, and I'm like, with him, I'm like, stay outside, don't you ever come back here again. Custody?
This doesn't involve you.
Is Futaba your daughter?
That's enough. Just behave yourself. And keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that? Lock the store up.
The existence of this Futaba is for certain. She may be in some kind of bad situation, though. More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
Why don't you go pick up that card that she left on the counter? I want to go pick up that card that she left on the counter. I think the chief was arguing about with that lady. I wonder. So was he actually some kind of scientist? Maybe he's some kind of scientist in like a cognitive field or something or other. And then he decided he wanted to open this shop instead. What was that about abuse? Man, this just got serious again. This game, man, it's pretty serious. It's pretty heavy. Do you even lift, bro? Oh.
A woman was threatening Boss?
Yeah, she was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
What's up?
It's nothing. So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
I don't know.
It's difficult to say. Sometimes the person on the outside is much different from the one within.
Is it Alibaba?
I've given you a calling card and told you the target's name. You should be ready for this. Why aren't you doing it? I told you I'd help you if you stole the heart. What seems to be the holdup? I also said I'd report your identity to the police if you didn't help me. Are you okay with that? I'm serious here.
A selfish person.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about it.
Does she have a palace? Palace? What are you talking about palaces for? That has nothing to do with this conversation. Are you just saying random stuff to dodge the issue?
What are we supposed to do about this?
We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him.
Well, of course, if we could just meet with him, we'd know exactly who he is.
Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
Let's meet somewhere. Meet with me? That will be difficult. I have reasons for not being able to go out. That's why I'm contacting you like this.
He can't go out?
Wait, I get it. You steal people's hearts directly. That might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. Hold on. I'm thinking. Okay, it's a shame, but I'm calling this deal off. Stop looking into Futaba Sakura. Forget this ever happened. I won't report you to the police either. Don't worry. Sorry for taking your time. Now, if you'll excuse me... Wait a second. I said the deal's off. We're never going to speak again. Don't expect me to contact you anymore either. Why are you doing this? Nope.
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But
And that doesn't make sense either.
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
I think we need to go after Futaba.
You do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
that's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Yeah, let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. We gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
Where would be good?
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it, okay?
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right?
I like sushi.
Then it's decided.
I like eel. Eel's so good.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
I don't really like the rolls. I just like the eel or just like the actual cuts of the fish. I don't like the rolls. I was trying to think of some other ones that I like a lot, but mostly I like eel. I'll eat the other ones. I try like tons of different ones, but the ones that I always am like I gotta get is eel. That's the only one that I love. I wonder if all that, but I like it in general. Like I like sushi in general. I wonder if all that Medjed business was just a prank. Now that I think about it calmly, it's strange that they haven't actually done anything yet. If their goal is to target the Phantom Thieves, they should want to be acting now, given our fame. When you put it that way, it kind of makes me wonder too. Especially after they taunted us theatrically like that. Yes, however, it would be best for us to come up with a countermeasure regardless. For now though, we should cautiously enjoy the sushi. That is all we can do. Something's not right. I was thinking that too. I can't really put it into words though. Yusuke is right. I'm sorry for bringing this up on the day before our celebration party too. Cheer up, Makoto. We'll be eating sushi like kings tomorrow. I hope one person in particular is on their best behavior. I'll refrain from saying who though. Ryuji. You better not be talking about me. Oh, but he is. Oh, but he is. So here's my thought. I would go after Futaba. especially because something's going on, and one way or the other, you either want to help the boss or find out what's going on. I would want to help the boss, but I would want to, and when I say what's going on, I mean, like, why would somebody be targeting Futaba? You know what I mean? Like, why would somebody want, like, go through all the trouble to find out who I am to have me go after somebody? It's not a prank. Like, to write that off as a prank is just almost, like, childish. I'm actually kind of surprised nobody else is like, well, I mean, I guess they are teenagers, but I would be like, nope, it's not good if somebody figure out who we are. I don't care if they set the deals off. We follow whatever clues we have and figure out what's going on. That's the way I think, but we'll find out what happens when we go to eat sushi on the next episode. I hope they have you. Thanks for watching, guys.